This man touched many lives in this country, many lives in one way or the other. And today, there was a heavy and ending presence of key political figures as they joined the family of Professor George Makoha at his home in Nairobi to condole with the family. Azimio leader Raila Odinga was among the attendees. He eulogized the late CS Magoha as an academic champion who spearheaded several reforms in the education sector.
One after the other, politicians and close friends of the former education CS George Makoha at his home in Lavington, Nairobi County. The leaders had time to consult the family members who have been overcome by a somber mood after the demise of two relatives within a period of 2 weeks.
Yeah, the passing on of our brother, Professor George Makoha, is just a reminder to all of us that we are mere mortals. As a family, as friends, as colleagues, we are devastated. I was in this house on Monday afternoon when we were discussing with him about the funeral arrangements for Professor Nyabera, who is his brother. And to that extent, we agreed on virtually everything as far as the program is concerned on Saturday.
The Azimio Supremo Raila Odinga eulogized Magoha as an education champion who during his tenure saw key reforms in the education sector.
For the nation and the people of Kenya, we have lost a great Kenyan. The death of Professor George Makoha is a terrible loss at the beginning of this year, 2023. Professor Magoha is somebody who has dedicated his life, that is his working life, in the service of the people of Kenya. All of you know, and I don't need even to stress it. One, that he was an academic giant, somebody who distinguished himself in work of research and teaching.
Odinga described Magoha as a selfless leader who spent his life in public service, as he echoed him for instilling discipline among learners.
The most important one is this one of bring discipline in management of our examinations. You know, in the past, there were always very many cases of exam cheating. He brought that to a complete end. And you know, he was hands-on all the times. He's been facing the head teachers head-on and trying to introduce discipline. I think he brought discipline in our education system.
Members of the National Assembly were not left behind as they also gave their tribute to the fallen CS.
Ukaona kwamba alileta sheria za kubadilisha mfumo ya jinsi tunavyotahini wanafunzi na pia mfumo ya CBC.
Is a hard-working Kenyan citizen. He means what he says and says what he means. So, Professor, we have a great loss in you. You left a legacy that should never be broken, a legacy that should forever be preserved. And Prof, you are engraved in our hearts. We will forever remember you and we love you so much.
Magoha will be buried at his home in Yala in Siaya County after the burial of his brother Professor Richard Nyabera will be buried on Saturday. Shadrack Kareria, Look Up TV.